Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 732, and today's lecture topic is the structural determination of limonene. Limonene is widely distributed in nature and especially in most of the citrus fruits like lemon, orange, tangerine, and it is having the odor of lemon, and this limonene is widely used in food, beverages, cosmetic, skin care product industries, and medicinally it is very important, and also from health point of view it is powerful, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effect. Also, it is very good for your hyperacidity, especially in acid reflux and esophageal acid problem, that is esophageal reflux, and it is also very good mood booster, and it controls anxiety and blood pressure, and also it is having analgesic effect. So overall it is having lot of medicinal properties and also health benefit. And this limonene we can synthesize by dehydration of alpha terpineol in presence of potassium hydrogen sulfate, we will get limonene, or by the paralysis of isoprene units. When two isoprene units are paralyzed, that is means in absence of oxygen it is heated, we will get one molecule of limonene. Limonene is also very much useful nowadays to get commercially isoprene unit, resins, this paracymene and paramenthane. These compounds are synthesized commercially, and the starting material is limonene. Limonene is having two double bond, it is unsaturated, it is a ring compound, and once it is subjected to dehydrogenation, it gives paramenthane, it gives paracymene. When in presence of sulfur it is hydrogenated. So all these reactions I will be showing one by one in order to establish the structure, and it contains 10 carbon and 16 hydrogen. And if you remember, myrcene also contains 10 carbon and 16 hydrogen, but structurally they are different. Myrcene is open chain hydrocarbon, and this is your ring structure, and which is containing two double bonds. So many terpenes are there whose hydrocarbon and oxygen may be same, but structurally they are different, and that's why chemically and biologically they show different properties. Structural determination of limonene with molecular formula C10H16, and during discussion I have already told you that it has lot of medicinal properties. And one more thing, nowadays it is widely used to treat the gallbladder stone, those who are having the tendency of getting gallstone. So this limonene is given because it has great tendency of dissolving all those salts and can flush out gallstones. And also it is nowadays widely used to reduce the obesity or extra weight. So this limonene, number one, limonene is widely distributed in nature, being found in several essential oils like lemon and orange. I have already told all these things, and just for note purpose I am giving here. Limonene occurs in turpentine oil, and limonene is one of the most common terpene. It has shown anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-stress properties. And anti-stress properties means it is good mood booster, and it can also control anxiety. Number 2, limonene oil is found in many citrus fruits including lemon. Lemon is very rich in limonene, orange is rich, lemongrass oil is rich, and this flavor, this smell is very much pleasing, and that's why it is widely used for lot of food industries, beverages and skincare products. Limonene is added in numerous foods, drinks, perfumes and soaps as a fragrance enhancer. Number 3, limonene may reduce heartburn. Heartburn means hyperacidity, where you will feel the burning, and also gastroesophageal reflux means sometimes you will feel that maybe you may vomit or some acids are coming out. That is called gastroesophageal reflux. So it also helps in that, and it can drastically reduce that symptom. Limonene has been used to help to dissolve gallstones. Recent research indicate that it helps in weight loss, and it may help to elevate mood and to reduce anxiety. And in India it is very common. If someone is especially in summer, is feeling exhausted or depressed or with low mood, they prefer to take, that is called shikanji, means lemon juice, and that lemon juice will immediately boost the mood and he will feel relaxed. And number 4, limonene is synthesized by 2 methods. One is when alpha-terpineol is subjected to dehydration in presence of dehydrating agent, that is potassium hydrogen sulfate, and we will get limonene. So the reaction is given here, alpha-terpineol, this one, and when it is treated with potassium hydrogen sulfate by elimination of one molecule of water, it will be converted into limonene. Number B, limonene is also synthesized by the pyrolysis of 2 moles of isoprene units, and that is at 300 degrees centigrade temperature. So when we take 2 moles of isoprene unit, and when it is heated up to 300 degrees centigrade, it will be converted into limonene. So these are 2 methods by means of which we can synthesize the limonene. So now we are going to determine the structure of limonene, that is C10H16. So first is that the molecular formula of limonene is C10H16, and it is diolefin with 176 degrees centigrade temperature boiling point. So number 1, it is colorless liquid. Boiling point 176 degrees centigrade. It is having citrus-like odor. It is insoluble in water, and chemically it shows the reactions of diolefin, means with 2 double bonds. Molecular formula, it has molecular formula C10H16. Number 2, on dehydrogenation, means removal of water with sulfur. Once it is treated with sulfur, this limonene it gives para-Simon structure, and it shows that limonene is having para-Simon skeleton. So this is your limonene, that is C10H16. When it is treated with sulfur, you will get para-Simon skeleton, and this para-Simon skeleton is very clear carbon skeleton of limonene, and in this way you can write that on the basis of this dehydrogenation we get para-Simon, and it shows para-Simon skeleton. Number 3, on catalytic hydrogenation it consumes 2 molecules of hydrogen to give para-methane. So this is your limonene C10H16, and when it is subjected to catalytic hydrogenation, means in presence of platinum, it will consume 2 molecules of hydrogen, and we will get C10H20, and this C10H20 is para-methane. And I have already told you that this method is used to synthesize para-methane also. Number 4, the presence of double bonds is also indicated by the addition of 2 molecules of bromine and also by halogen acids. So number 1 reaction, C10H16 means limonene. When it is treated with 2 molecules of bromine, we will get tetrabromo derivative, that is C10H16Br4. And again, when it is treated limonene C10H16 with 2HX, we will get C10H16 2HX, that is associated with acid. So these reactions, they show that limonene is having para-Simon skeleton, and also it contains 2 double bonds. Now we are going to discuss these 2 double bonds, how it is arranged, whether these 2 double bonds are like this or like this or like this. So we have to fix the position of 2 double bonds in limonene. Now here we have to locate the presence of 2 double bonds in the ring or outside the ring. So once it is dehydrated, that is alpha terpineol, to get the limonene in presence of dehydrating agent like potassium hydrogen sulfate, so we can expect 2 isomeric forms. And these 2 isomeric forms are given here. These are 2 isomeric forms A and B. These 2 possibilities are there. In one case, the 2 double bonds are arranged like this. In other case, the 2 double bonds are arranged like this. So here, the optical isomerism is playing very important role to fix these 2 double bonds, because we know limonene is optically active, and for optical activity, any compound must have asymmetric carbon atoms. There should not be symmetry. So the molecule itself should be asymmetrical. So here in these 2 structures, we have seen that this B1 is symmetrical and optically inactive, while the limonene is optically active, and this is A, and A is optically active because it is asymmetrical, and this is symmetrical. So on the basis of its optical activity, we can confirm the position of 2 double bonds, and then we can determine the structure which is given here, limonene. So here the position of 2 double bonds in limonene, the position of 2 double bonds follows from the formation of dipentene, and it is racemic mixture. Dipentene means it is 2 double bond. Racemic mixture from alpha terpineol. So once alpha terpineol is subjected to dehydration, we can get these 2 isomeric form A and B. The structure B is symmetrical and hence optically inactive. We know that limonene on other hand is optically active, and therefore is represented by the structure A, because the structure A is asymmetrical and optically active. So with this, the structure of limonene is established, and all these topics are very, very relevant, very, very important for postgraduate, undergraduate chemistry, biochemistry and pharmacy students. So with this I will stop. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.